Good morning.
Good morning.
There you go with your throat clearing. You're just like your granny. When your granny calls and
No, it's when we call her and she answers the phone.
How's she do it?
Hello?
That's what you do when we start and it's time to say good morning.
I think right before
Welcome to Rise and Radke.
Okay, first of all, if anybody's tuning in for the first time and they don't know us, you just got them thinking that I chew tobacco. Could you please correct that?
It's not actually tobacco, it's actually dip.
It's not actually tobacco, it's tobacco.
It's wacky tobacco.
Stop it, David. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Rise and Radke. I'm Melissa Radke, and this is David Radke. And you probably know that already, and that's why you're here.
Because of David Radke.
I don't know why y'all are here, to be perfectly honest. You know, I was walking over today, and I was thinking to myself, this is 53 steps, 53, 59, something like that, from our front door. From our back door. So from our bedroom to over here is like 53 steps. And I was thinking, God, I'm so thankful that every single time that I've walked over here that it has been a nice, pleasant, sunny day. Because the first time that it rains, I'm just not coming. I'm not kidding. The first time it's like freezing rain, y'all are on your own. I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm not coming.
Our backdrop will be your pillow.
You'll have to get all this equipment.
You'll be like this.
You'll have to get all this equipment, go over there. Or you could do it live here and then just say, it will just say Melissa Radke's asking to join. And then you can press for me to join. But I'm not doing it.
Hey, where's everybody tuning in from this morning? I've already seen a Georgia. I've seen a Maine, Texas, Tennessee, Louisiana.
Yay!
Florida, Alabama, Indiana, Alaska, Missouri. You cannot complain when we have people watching from Alaska. That is just not
That is just, you know what?
But
I think it's cold here.
Then again, you can't complain when Southern California is in the house. Arkansas.
That sounds nice.
Yes.
Southern California weather right now sounds really nice. Why don't people in the Midwesterners like me? Why don't Midwesterners like me?
We have Midwesterners on here.
I don't think we have very many. In fact, I think we actually have more Westerners than Midwesterners. Why don't people in Portland like me? Or
okay, Portland's not in the Midwest.
Okay, why don't people in Idaho like me? Oh, somebody from Idaho was here last week. Because remember, you said not Idaho, Idaho. So we made that joke. So that had to have been. I also. Excuse me. I had a frog in my throat.
Virginia, Oklahoma, South Carolina, they're all saying they love you.
I also. South Carolina. I think I love you too.
I think, people on the West Coast are very open and accepting, and so they take you as you are. People in the South, they feel like you're
one of them. One of them.
People in the Midwest, you might just be a touch too much for.
No kidding.
If it was Rise and David,
I spoke to a group in the Midwest. I've spoken to several groups in the Midwest, but one in particular, there was about 700 women there, and when I was done, and I was like, so thank you so much for having me. Y'all have a great day. And I walked off, they were all going like this. Hey, I also like it when you guys put replay. If you're watching this on the replay, please put replay. That always helps us know if we're getting a lot of people invested on Instagram or whatever, IGTV, YouTube as well.
Monday through Friday, we're live on Facebook at 8:15, but shortly after we go live, you can also watch on Instagram or IGTV as well as YouTube.
And so I love it when you guys put replay. I make sure to read your comments so I always know. So let us know if you're watching it on a replay as well.
Stacy says she's a Midwesterner and she loves you. And
Stacy Wilson, well, you know Stacy.
And
Wilson.
then Christina Zhang is watching from Germany, and we'll just say that it's Midwest Germany to make you feel better.
Midwest Germany, wonderful! Welcome, Midwest Germany. I do think the Germans like me. They have an affinity for me. Your roots are in Germany, and you ain't never been disappointed. Am I right?
We got New York. Oregon is in the house, so we got
Mineola, Texas. Yay! We are branching out. We got Germany, Alaska, and Mineola, Texas. What else do we need? Okay, well, by the way, I just want to say, y'all, I have never been one of those women that, I'm blaming this on women. I don't know why. That was a really sexist comment to make about my own sex. But I just say it because my girlfriends always, they're like, I got a new phone because I flushed my other one down the toilet. That was actually a story that was told to me once. Or I lost it when I was, beating the cake batter. My phone fell in. It's the most absurd stories. But I've never been that way. I've always just held onto my phone, and I've taken good care of my phone. David Radke, that is 100% true.
Have you ever had a phone that you have not dropped and cracked at some point? Ever once? I need to get you...
Absolutely. I am shocked and appalled right now.
I need to get you one of those rugged cases like the guys in the oil field carry. Like if they drop it down a well, they can still get it and it still works.
Anyway, what I was saying was, I was just I was using the restroom. And we have some books beside our toilet. And I sat my phone on top of that stack of books. And then I finished and I flushed like a good American. And I walked, no offense, Germany, I'm sure y'all flushed too. And then I walked over to do my makeup and my hair. And I was just sitting on this side of the bathroom. And all of a sudden over there, my phone just fell off. It just fell off. David, it's like my phone is trying to kill itself in order to get another one. Even this phone doesn't even want me anymore.
Are you talking about a previous phone?
No, this one right here.
Okay, I'm going to now hand this to you because I don't want to hold the toilet phone any longer.
David, hold the toilet phone.
Here is another good example. Even though the water was clean, here's another good example. Close the toilet lid.
What does that have to do with anything?
If the toilet lid was down, it wouldn't have fallen in the toilet.
It didn't fall in the toilet. What are you talking about?
I thought you said it slid off and fell into the toilet.
No, it fell off right onto the concrete floor.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that is new right there.
Yes, I'm telling you. At this point, the phone is just dying.
Oh, man.
Look at the back. Look at the back. The phone is just begging to be replaced. It doesn't want me. I don't want it.
And not having a case on it, that's the way to go.
It hasn't come in yet. Well, good morning, everybody. We're so glad that y'all are here. Serenity now. I know, David, your life is so tough. What with a woman that loves you and keeps you warm at night? Mm-hmm. You don't have a case on your phone. You know what, Allie? I ordered it. It is not in. And the one that I ordered from Kim Kardashian and that I was using on my phone, it did not hold up like Kim K said that it would.
But why didn't you just keep it in it until the new case came?
Because I'm not going to walk around and advertise for Kim K if it's not a good phone case.
You get a lot of people like in Target going, "Where did you get that case? I love it."
Why are you talking so loud? I can't hear you over your little friend here.
That one?
Yeah, your little friend here.
Hello. But I'm getting great signal. We have several Midwesterners that are a little bit upset at you because they say they do like you.
Thank you, guys.
Is Nova Scotia in Midwestern Canada by any chance? No, but we do have Ohio and Missouri and...
Nova Scotia? What'd you say Nova Scotia for?
Someone from Nova Scotia, Canada was saying... Hello.
Someone from Nova Scotia, Canada is watching me? Mm-hmm. I have got a German, an Alaskan, and a Nova Scotian on here, y'all. It's like I can't not reach the world. And when you are watching and you hear about my toilet phone, I feel and you stay put, I feel the love. Okay, listen. I want to talk to you guys just briefly about
I might need to get someone to start
stop
looking.
Talking.
No, because, man, we've got
somebody,
Arkansas,
please.
Tennessee.
Somebody, right? Somebody,
we may be real close.
Somebody that loves David, go through, write down all the states that are showing up this morning. So we got 600-something people on this morning. Write down all the states. I swear to you, if there's 50 states, if 50 states show up, I'll make out with you right now. See? You see that? You see that?
States.
Somebody from Indiana just jumped off.
50 states, but every different country counts for 2.
I don't know why your volume is at a 13. We're good to go at a 10. We're good to go at a 10.
We can make it happen.
We can make it.
You can make it happen.
Anyway, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I've told you that.
That's why I do it.
Stop singing old songs in that voice. And by that voice, I mean yours. Y'all, We had a really nice break yesterday. We went for a hike. The Radkes went on a hike. Okay, I actually texted a picture of it to my friend Ashley and said, "This is the Radkes on a hike." To which she said, "Who died?" We hike.
You know, she thought it was just like in the woods by her house.
I know
she thought we took like 2 steps.
Well, we didn't. We actually drove to a hiking trail with markers on it and woodland creatures. We did that. Did we do it for long? No, because my plantar fasciitis fired up. But we did it. Okay? And then after that, we went and met my parents for a movie. I'm going to tell y'all the movie, and then I'm going to ask that you immediately go see Just Mercy. Guys,
it was good.
I have not seen Just Mercy on the top of any charts. I haven't seen it at the top of the box office list or anything like that. But that movie was packed. We couldn't even sit with my parents. The theater was crowded. We had to sit separately, but we didn't care. We saw it anyway. And I believe that it's crowded and people are coming to see this movie because of word of mouth is what I think. It was absolutely beautiful. The movie was powerful and beautiful and sad. And when I say that I cried in the kind of cry that at the end you can't breathe. So all I was doing was sniffing. But I had this interesting thing happen. Right as the movie was beginning or about to start, I put my phone this one right here, and my keys and my sunglasses on the seat beside me because nobody was there. It was an empty seat. And the movie was just about to start, and this guy comes in and he walks to this seat, and I'm like, oh, okay. I grab my stuff up. And he's this big old boy. Now, he's a big old boy. He is probably 6'4" if he was anything. And big old, had his boots on. He was just a big old Texas boy. And I had this horrible preconceived idea that we were going to watch this movie called Just Mercy on the injustice that has happened to some black men who are imprisoned and don't have good representation. And it's unfair. That's what this movie is about. And the man that is fighting against that, he owns this Equal Justice Initiative. His name is Brian Stevenson. And I had this feeling that I'm going to cry in this movie and I'm going to be torn in this movie. And this guy over here is going to be hard as a rock. And I'm going to have to cry beside him. Now, why did I do that? I don't know what I love Texas. I love Texans. What am I assuming I'm the only soft-hearted Texan in the world? What is wrong with me? This guy wiped his face probably more than I did throughout this movie. And I literally walked out of there thinking, Melissa, why are you so high and mighty that you think you're the only one that wants to see justice served in the world? You're the only one that finds this kind of topic, that is sensitive or passionate about this kind of topic. This big old boy, he did this the whole movie. I wanted one time to go, me too. But people don't appreciate when you do that in movies. He just wiped his face the whole time. I mean, if you have a heart that is beating, you will love this movie. And I just felt so convicted afterwards that I thought, I'm going to sit here by somebody who's not just going to get it. He's not going to get, what in the world?
It was really good. It was, it's also based on a true story, if you didn't know that. So it's really, really good. We would highly recommend it.
I would highly recommend you read the book. If you're not a movie watcher and you want to read the book is absolutely
You read the book years ago, right?
The book is so wonderful. In fact, just a little tip, you guys. The book is called Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson. And the book was so popular about 5 years ago, he actually came out with a kid's version called Just Mercy for Kids. And so I bought that book for Remy. So Remy and I were able to read about this. Remy is very passionate about that kind of stuff. And we both read it together. And then when the movie came out, she was just so excited, so she got to go see it. Is the movie appropriate for kids? There are some curse words. There is no sex. There is no nudity. But there is an electrocution. Can I say that? What, a death penalty?
Yeah.
What am I trying to say?
An execution.
Okay, an execution.
But it wasn't as far as
it wasn't graphic.
It wasn't graphic as far as that, but just the emotional toll of that. But it was very good. I always practice business law, contract law, stuff like that. But man, that kind of made me go, maybe I need to go volunteer over here. I mean, I don't know criminal stuff, obviously, like they do.
Well, in the middle of it, Remy said, "This is what I want to do. I've been telling you what I want to do, and this is what I want to do." Now she's 13. That'll change 1 million times.
Oh, she's an advocate.
But she's like, "This is what I want to do, Mom. I've been telling you that." So it was so good. I just wanted to tell you guys, and I wanted to. There's a lot of us, of you that watch us, and you're not big on movies. You're book readers, because you're learned. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We don't really have a lot of book readers that watch us. But if you do like to read books, and you prefer that, or you want to read the book first, Just Mercy, Brian Stevenson, and you can also get the Just Mercy for Kids, which would be really great for your kids. Speaking of, I have a question for you guys. Y'all, did y'all ever have a curfew for your 13-year-old daughters during the week, the school week? And if so, what was it? This is all, why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just looking.
It's like you're drilling a hole right through me. You waiting to see if your 50 states come in?
Come on.
But did y'all ever have a curfew for your daughters during the week? And what was it?
I would say this, as people are thinking or they're going to start commenting. I don't know if we really need a weeknight curfew. She's not doing.
She doesn't do anything.
She's going to church or basketball games or stuff like that.
I mean,
she's staying home studying, working. This was what would be like a Sunday night type situation because we didn't have school yesterday here, so it was like
yesterday
that.
I got a text on my phone from a buddy of hers, and he said, "Hey, is Remy bored? Does she want to come over and hang out?" And it's a wonderful family that we love dearly. They go to church with us. And I said, and of course he has to text me because she doesn't have a phone. And I said, I bet she'd like that. I'll give her my phone and let her answer. So she answered. She said, "Yeah, I want to come over and hang out." So we drove over and we dropped Remy off. And as we were pulling out, we went, "Hey, wait a second." He's 13 and she's 13. And they have been hanging out and best of friends since they were like 7. But now they're 13. They're not 7. Also, they're 13. And I don't know, if it's okay because they're 13. And also, I wanted to make sure that y'all knew, also they were 13. And
Did you say that there were his brother and...
There were other kids there, but sure, but all of a sudden Dave and I were like, wait, can we do this? She's not like 7 anymore. We can't just let her drop off to hang out. Like, she's 13. And David goes, and she's got on workout pants. That's what David said.
I'm not a big fan of those. Well, that's
something. The parents were home.
Oh yeah, no, it's a precious family. Although a couple of weeks ago, she said, "Hey," I don't want to say his name, but she said, "Hey, can we have a play date?" I said, "Now you have to understand."
I don't think they play that anymore.
Well, no, but in Remy's mind, and I don't mean that. I mean, Remy's the most amazing kid. She is what a 13-year-old should be like. Like, she's not all wrapped up in boys and this, that, and the other. But seriously, you know that. How many 13-year-olds...
David, that was such a dad statement. That was such a dad statement.
But how many 13-year-olds, if you can't find them, they're most likely up a tree. Yeah, that son's a bearing in. So anyway...
this is what 13-year-olds should be like on Mars.
But I did clarify, you don't really have play dates at 13. So even in her mind. So I've seen several people say 8 o'clock. I've seen some say 9 o'clock. I think it was Rhonda Bennett said, "What is she doing on a weeknight that needs a curfew?"
I know. Rhonda Bennett knows me though. But no, honestly, so we said 8 o'clock. And then that mama had her home by like 7:30. Because she was like, that's enough Remy.
Somebody said 5 p.m. is still daylight. So
that's exactly right.
In general, that's right.
I love the comment from Diane at Anders. Dads are so clueless. I love the fact that you love her and that you adore her, but my goodness, baby, you need to wise up. All right, anyway.
What was that? You better wise up.
You better think twice and never leave room for compromise. You better wise up. I can't believe you just did the harmony on that. Why do people watch this? All right, that's it.
Just so you know, I didn't say it because I didn't want you to comment and be ugly, but there were several people saying that they enjoyed my singing. Now, I don't know about yours. Astros, call me.
Too soon, David. Way freaking soon.
I wasn't talking.
Way freaking soon.
I was talking about singing the national anthem.
Way freaking soon. I tell you what, y'all, your girl has got some real difficulties right now with the Astros.
It's hurting.
I love them with all my heart, but I am so ashamed of them. I'm so ashamed of them right now. But you know what? I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm not going to jump off and jump on another team. I love them, and I love the organization, but I'm really. What are you doing?
You said you're not going to jump on another team and you have on a Dodgers.
Don't cop a feel on me on TV, David. I thought straight up you were just copping a feel so I would get happy. Because I said, I am so sad. And then you just put your hand on my boob.
Oh, she's so sad.
David, you know that don't make me happy.
No, you said, I'm not going to jump on another team you have on a
I do have on the Dodgers. This is just completely accidental. But I am so disappointed. I am just so disappointed. And you know what else really hurt? Having to explain to my son that these guys that you worship, that these guys that are hanging on the wall in your bedroom, what they did. He was like, what do you mean they stole signs? What do you mean? And you have to explain cheating. You have to explain cheating. I'm sick of having to explain when good men do bad things. Oh, I'm just so sick of it. Y'all, you'll know that is my soapbox. David, put your hand on my boob, David. I'm going down. I'm going under, David. Touch it. We are going to get kicked off. But I'm feeling better. Oh my God.
Well,
we gotta go. We've got to go, David. We've got to go.
We got lots of people laughing at the Copperfield. David was thinking about the shirt at the same time I was.
We're still waiting on our logo. Somebody's actually working on one for us, so we're getting kind of close. We're emailing with her right now, but our title of our show, like it's Rise and Radke, but the subtitle should be like if it was the Today Show, Waking Up with You. Ours should be Rise and Radke. David, I say it, I swear, every day. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm excited for Florence, who says her first home chef's coming in today.
Yay! I'm excited for Florence because Florence is a miracle worker because my legs aren't hurting right now. Thank you for your leg cramp pills, Florence. I love you. You're a great friend. Thank you. Okay, guys. Here's our quote for today. As always, I would tell you if I knew who said it. I do not know who said this one, so I can't tell you. But it's so great. And it's this right here. You ready? Just because you're offended, don't mean you're right. I don't know what it is about that quote, but something just hit me. Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. So for some of you, the other day, our quote was a quote by our mamas, and it was just, quit being ugly. And some of you right now are so easily offended. Let me just tell you, that is a quality that if I can spot it in somebody, that's a deal breaker for me. I'm not going to invest in a relationship with someone who is easily offended. I can't take it. Nobody wants to be around those people. Don't be that person. Let things roll off your back. Know that everybody's different. Know that not everybody loves like you, votes like you, and worships like you, and pays money like you, and lives like you, and drives a car like you. Please know that and don't stop being offended by it, because just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Okay? My love from all of us to all of you. We love you guys. Have a really, really good Tuesday.
Tuesday. Hey, Tuesday, don't forget, a new episode of Ordinary People, Ordinary Things comes out today. It's out now, so go check it out.
Courtney Ellis. Bye, y'all. Have a great Tuesday.